Hello everyone, welcome back. Here's vanAmsen. Today we will be solving an interesting LeetCode problem 2800, shortest string that contain 3 strings. So this problem is rated as medium difficulty, but stick with me and we will break it down step by step. So let's jump right into the problem. So we are given 3 strings and our task is to find a string of minimum length that contain all 3 strings as substrings. So if there are multiple such strings, we need to return the lexicographically smallest one. So we have some examples. So for example, A, B, C are ABC, B, C, A, and AAA, and output should be AAA, B, C, A. And this is because it can be shown that the length of the resulting string would be at least 6, and this string is lexicographically smallest, and also it contains all those 3 substrings. So let's take a look at our Python code, what we can do. So our approach consists of a helper function, merge, and the main function, minimum string. So the merge function is designed to combine 2 strings in the most efficient way possible. So let me implement merge and I will explain what we do. So merge will be merge self s1 string s2 string return string, and if s1 equal s2 or s2 s in s1, return s1, and if s1 in s2, return s2, and for I in range len s1, if s2 starts with s1, return s1 plus s2, and return s1 plus s2. So let's dive into the merge function first. This function takes 2 strings, s1 and s2 as input, and the first thing it does, it checks if s1 and s2 are identical or if s2 is a substring of s1. So if either of these conditions is true, it simply returns s1. This is because if s2 is already part of s1, adding it again won't make s1 any shorter. So if s1 is a substring of s2, then s2 is returned. And this is because s2 already contains all the characters needed and is the shortest string that does so. So if neither string is substring of the other, we then look for the longest overlap between the end of s1 and the start of s2, and this is done by iterating from the end of s1 to beginning. And if we find a matching substring in s2, we merge the 2 strings at the point, and this ensures we create the shortest possible string that includes both s1 and s2. So now let's move on to the main function, minimum string. So this function generates all possible combination of the input string A, B, and C using the merge function. So it applies the merge function on every permutation of the input string. So let's implement it and I will explain. So string will be A1, B, C. Result will be Ri, and for P in permutation of strings, merge, self, merge, self, merge P0, P1, P2, and result append merged, and return minimum of results key lambda s len s s. Okay, so this is our implementation. We can run it just to verify it's working. So yeah, this is the shortest lexicographically string containing all 3. And now, so what we did, For each permutation, it merges the first two string and then merges the result with the first string. So it stores each result in a list, and once all permutations have been processed, it returns the shortest string from the list. And if there are multiple shortest string, it picks the lexicographically smallest one. And the time complexity for this solution is O n squared, where n is the total length of the strings, and the space complexity is also O n, as we keep all the results in the memory. So I hope that provides a clear explanation of how this solution works. And as always, the code for this solution is in Python, and as well is in other popular languages like C++, Java, JavaScript, C#, and more, can be found in the description below. And I found, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And yes, one part that we still need to do is to submit this code to verify everything is working. So I'm running it, and as you can see, our implementation is quite efficient. Yes, so previously it was, beating 50% with respect to runtime and 12% with respect to memory, but I think if we rerun it, it might be a bit different, and let's see. So yeah, still the same. Okay, so so it beat 50% and task is accepted, so all good. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and keep practicing, keep coding, and remember, practice is the key to success. And happy coding. See you next time.